way to go.
Yeah, and if you're able to make other characters playable work, Gambit's a top choice because that would have more focus on just melee combat, and he can throw stuff that explodes.
Yeah.
But you can't make Storm a playable character without being super OP or nerfed. Like, that's just not possible. Or Jean.
I mean, I wonder if you could honestly just do like an Ultimate Alliance thing or something where like you have like a group of people with you or something. Like you get to choose along the way.
Yeah, I mean, I would love it if it was like an old school ARPG Diablo clone.
Yeah.
But that's just not the kind of game Sony makes.
I was gonna say, yeah, like that's, they're more
Cinematic,
it's more like
character driven.
cinematic narrative. Yeah, the story driven, delivering you an experience type beat. Yeah.
I mean, X-Men is the type of property you could have done like a Telltale game for.
Oh, sure.
But I still would want this to be fun.
I'm shocked we never. The only Marvel Telltale we ever got was that stupid Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Spider-Man would be such a fun Telltale game.
That's true.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking alien. Back off. I don't know how it wants me to get in there.
You gotta walk.
But the door's locked.
Ellie, the door locks.
Can we get a super cut of all the jump scares from the series at the end? Robert will get right on it.
Woo.
Anime fan says Cyclops is supposed to be the leader, but it often feels like Wolverine's the leader. I mean, in adaptation, yeah, Wolverine often takes over.
Yeah, and I mean, we also have a show that's called literally Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah.
I think we're away from that, though.
No, it's kind of, it seems like the opposite. People are kind of sick of Wolverine. I'm an idiot. It's literally right there.
No,
Yeah.
Cyclops is having a bit of a resurgence, so making him the main character in an X-Men game is a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like I've noticed like people have kind of caught on to, oh yeah, like Cyclops is a cool character. I think I've seen more of that, which is good. Yeah.
Well, I think X-Men 97 helps things.
Yes.
Big time. Yeah.
Especially in action scenes, because you go back to the movies and like he's just never allowed to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't afford it. Rendering those beams in a cool way.
But if you're able to, in this game, work in a few other playable characters, Gambit would be good, Beast would be good. You could make a handful work.
Yeah. You could even make it like a level-based game where like you have to play as different characters through different levels because the level is built around them.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of the fighting games do.
Yeah.
I wonder how they do side quests in that case. Like, I guess it would be like different characters could have like their own unique situation or whatever. Could be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. I assume that would, it would be kind of like Spider-Man 2, where like there are specific quests for Peter and one's for Miles.
Oh yeah.
So without spoiling the story, is there setup for a Venom spin-off game? Like, is that confirmed?
You mean like in game or just in general?
Just from Insomnia. Like, I just heard a rumor that they're doing a Venom game, but like, is that confirmed?
So I believe it came out during the leaks. I'm not sure how they will handle that, just because it's not super sequel baity with that.
No, it's not.
There's one thing, but it's not about Venom, but about another character.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say I would love to play a game as Venom. That would be so cool. Um, you know, like Ultimate Spider-Man, like that kind of thing. Like I would totally love to play that with,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
give me that
modern
again.
technology. Yeah, yeah.
My cousin had that game. It looked really fun.
That game was awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I still think the presentation of Ultimate Spider-Man is amazing, but yeah, like those Venom levels with contemporary technology would be incredible. So yeah, I'm all down for that. If they want to do it, do it.
Would you say the Ultimate game was spectacular even?
Oh, for sure. It was spectacular.
Definitely Web of.
Yeah, it's astonishing.
Also, there's a rumor going out there that's probably BS, but that Wolverine isn't going to be in the first MCU X-Men movie.
Oh, I
I'm fine
saw
with
that. Yeah, I'm of a couple different minds on it, but I think I'm okay with it because we could probably get there later, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like ultimately.
what I want is the first movie to go back to the original group, and then build other members over time. But I don't know if that's what they're going to do
Right.
with all the '90s nostalgia.
I'm fine with him not being in the first movie and like building up to that. My worry is that because that rumor is that he's not going to be in it because they're keeping Hugh Jackman around for a while.
Yeah.
Till he's 90.
Yeah. And I don't want that, but if you're gonna do that, like at least keep Daphne Keane as X-23.
I would
You need cool
watch
stuff
like
with
a buddy cop movie about those two.
Yeah, that'd be great.
As like a pseudo sequel to Logan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, I have for years I've been wanting just a hard reboot. Like, I want everybody recast. I want to start from scratch. I just don't know if that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I want that too. You know, I do think that it would be. I would want them to have an MCU Wolverine because part of the fun of maybe a Hugh Jackman Wolverine would maybe be Hugh Jackman Wolverine interacting with the new MCU Wolverine, the new theoretical MCU Wolverine, right? Like that would be kind of cool. So, I don't know. That's my thinking with it is that it's not just like, think of it like this. It's like, James McAvoy interacting with Patrick Stewart couldn't happen if it was just Patrick Stewart coming back, like it's kind of cool to have the new and the old interacting. So I'm, that's my thinking with it is I would hope that they would do a new Wolverine to interact with an old Wolverine,
Yeah.
That's fair. I just want all their old nostalgia and old cast members to just get all that out of the way in the Secret Wars. That's
Yeah. Sure, yeah. I think that's valid too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go because the only movies that have made them money is the ones with nostalgia bait.
That's true. It's the safe bet right now.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on how you handle it. Like, I like parts of No Way Home. I have issues with it. But, like, Deadpool and Wolverine, I think, is the best Deadpool movie.
It's good.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you should. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. My brother saw it. He really liked it. So I'm like, oh, I should give that a shot.
Yeah, I think you'll like just how comic booky it is compared to the first two.
That's cool.
My biggest issue with those first two, is, at least the first one, is that first one feels like it's written by someone that's never watched a superhero movie. Ooh, revolver ammo. Yes, please.
You're useless revolver.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta do the Atari game.
What is Doolittle up to tonight?
I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, and I'm just
Oh.
fighting random people online. It's been really fun.
Oh, I forgot that came out. How is it?
It's great. It came out today, and I purchased it last night when it turned midnight. Like right at like 12:30 or something. I purchased it. Like right, I was waiting for this game. Uh, and I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. They're like arcade perfect ports. The online's great. You know, it's just been a lot of fun. Um, and it's like, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Just like the first two, or?
It is X-Men, Children of the Atom, um, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, and then Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, and then Marvel versus Capcom, and then Marvel versus Capcom 2, and then they had a bonus Punishers beat 'em up game as well,
Oh, damn.
that they included. Yeah, so it's got a lot of stuff. Uh, it's definitely like, because I also have the Street Fighter collection as well on the PS5, and yeah, and that is also pretty comprehensive as well with the classic games. Like that has like all of the arcade Street Fighter games. It's the same for this franchise as well, so it's very cool that they're doing stuff like that.
Hmm. I should get that Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Looks pretty cool.
Oh, it's really cool.
Shit.
Yeah. How's Alien so far? Oh, what's up?
I also wouldn't mind just an X-Men fighting game like that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, and this collection has that where it's X-Men: Children of the Atom is straight up just like the '90s X-Men fighting game, and it's so good. It's it's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
fun.
pretty neat.
Yeah. And I remember. Do you guys remember the X-Men fighting game series? It was like a 3D fighting game series or something. Oh God, I can't remember.
This is old, right? This is from a while ago.
It's from a really long time ago. Yeah.
The only recent, or I guess not recent, but like 3D X-Men games I can think of was like those Apocalypse games that were. Those weren't fighters.
Oh no, like the X-Men Legends or something.
Yeah, X-Men Legends.
Cause those are like the Ultimate Alliance, but like X-Men. Yeah. But no, I remember I think it was like not X-Men Academy, but there's some X-Men game that was like a fighting game. But it was like one of those 3D fighting games where you could like move around in a 3D space or whatever. Very strange, but yeah.
Hmm. It is convenient that the Xenomorph shows up considerably more once you get the flamethrower.
Go
Oh yeah, I was gonna
away.
ask, how's Alien going? Oh,
Not you. This is a good game. I'm a little lost at the moment, but it's. Oh, God damn it.
Oh my god.
It's definitely like looking at just that first movie over Aliens, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, Doolittle, since you're here now, at the start of the stream, we mentioned the passing of James Earl Jones, the legend.
oh yeah.
They got any favorite performances, favorite roles?
Conan the Barbarian was the first thing that came to mind when I first heard his passing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, just because I don't know, he's just got such a great presence in that movie, and he's got a
Hmm.
great voice, and I don't know, he's fun in that movie, and but you know, I also think of Darth Vader, and yeah, so
Lion King.
I was Lion King, and yeah, very sad. I was young, like there are a couple moments because I think he died and John Cassaday also passed,
Yeah.
and it's like it was like two passings where just back to back I was like, oh god, like I love
Hmm.
both of these people and now they're not
I
here,
know.
you know. Yeah. Um but
I
yeah, what
just want
about
to
you? What's up?
those for sure, for a lot of people, stuff like Field of Dreams, The Sandlot. I still need to watch those.
Yeah.
I've seen The Sandlot, but it's been like 20 years.
Field of Dreams is mad good. That's a good movie.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
Oh, I also still need to see Coming to America. That's a big one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I watched that movie like 7 years ago, I think.
Nice.
I just remember the "fuck you" scene. I remember that scene. I remember that scene being really funny. Oh, hold up. Getting another call. I'll be right back.
So, John, are you still lost?
I am lost. Yes. I don't know
Yeah,
how to restore power.
more power.
More power.
You gotta put power in the power thing.
Oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I haven't been up here. I have a med
Have you
kit.
been
Thank God.
Have you been looting corpses?
I have.
That's pretty fucked up.
You know they don't need it anymore.
That was a weird noise.
Supply storage locked down.
Yeah.
I hear it. Let's divert into this other room here real quick. Oh, this is.
Gather our bearings.
Wait, this is where we need to go. Aha, there we go. I was just trying to do things out of order, Robert. Why didn't you tell me not to do that? It's all Robert's fault. All of it.
It's true.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley? I've already connected you. Ripley, there's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown. It's on the terminal behind the reception desk.
Seven, 7, 8, 9.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago.
So I've been in kind of a Power Rangers mood. If you haven't noticed.
I've seen that.
A routine company information packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home.
So you've been getting any monies with the comics?
I have, yeah. Go-Go is a better book, just because it is more character-driven. But there's some cool stuff in the main, like, Mighty Morphin book.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I don't know how I feel about Draken. It's like, well, how do we, entice people? This is our first big arc. We'll do future or alternate reality Tommy Oliver that went bad, folks. That's how we'll do it. So it's like, okay.
It
Sure.
makes sense to me.
But I mean, to be fair, Draken was huge, like to the point where they got David Frank to play him.
Oh, cool.
But no, there's really cool character stuff in like the Go-Go book where like Jason is such a martial artist and like uses and is always training and teaching himself to control himself because he used to be a bully and he doesn't want to be that again. It's like, oh, this is what 2017 was trying to do. They just didn't do it very well. And like Trini has a crush on Jason, but she's also like really awkward. Her best friend is Billy. Kimberly has a boyfriend that's kidnapped and replaced by a putty.
As it goes. We've all been there.
Yeah, I mean, you are a putty.
Yeah.
No, Power Rangers is one of those things where when you watch that show, like if you watch Mighty Morphin, it's all there. Like the formula for the next 30 years is already there. It's just like which shows do it better. When are we starting our Power Rangers channel, Robert? Oh god.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No. Wait.
We will start a channel exclusively on the 2017 Power Rangers movie. That is
Fuck.
all we will cover.
We just record enough commentaries to upload one every day for like 6 years. Okay, so Robert, here's a question for you. We have two channels. One is a genre, one is more of a character. If there was a franchise or genre that you could start a YouTube channel for, what would it be?
At one point, I would have said Star Wars, but I don't care anymore. It's too exhausting.
You don't want to make a prequel channel?
Yeah.
Where we just cover the prequels?
A James Bond channel would be fun. So I like James Bond a lot. And there's a lot to cover there.
Okay, Austin. What?
I was also thinking Indiana Jones, but with the James Bond, you have over 20 movies. There's a lot more to cover.
And Indiana Jones has like 2 good movies.
3. You bastard.
2.5.
3. Fuck you. You Sean Connery hater.
That's my favorite one. What are you talking about?
So is Temple of Doom the one you're not as hot on from the original trilogy?
No, I think my least favorite is Raiders.
And that's just sacrilege.
Like, it's not bad. It's just this. I watch and it just like kind of washes over me.
It's like literally a perfect movie, but
Okay. That's a lot of blood, Robert.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
This is the last guy that called Raiders of the Lost Ark a perfect movie. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's because I didn't like grow up with Indiana Jones. Even like Last Crusade, which is my favorite, I'm just like, yeah, that was fine. I'll watch it in maybe like a decade or so and be like, yeah, that was fine. It was Temple of Doom, but watching it with Austin really helped me appreciate that movie.
Yeah, Temple of Doom is the one that's grown on me the most over the years.
It was ahead of its time, folks.
I don't agree with Austin that it's Spielberg's best movie.
I mean, that's just
But I do
lunacy.
like
There is not a reality where that is better than Jurassic Park.
I agree.
That's it. You got it.
Is my exit open, Ricardo?
Wait a minute.
Ricardo, is my exit clear?
Jesus, it's shut. It won't move.
Another thing I want to ask is, so the plan is to review Gotham Central Volume 1 or so next week, but obviously we're gonna just record that in the post, and then you'll post on Saturday. Before that, do we want to do a live, since it's premiering Thursday night, do we want to start with a live review of the Penguin pilot with Noah and just talk about that with for 30 to 45 minutes, and then record our Gotham Central review?
Ricardo, you got news for me?
I need more time.
Does
I'm
that
not
work for you?
against that. I think we were gonna do that on Sunday, but like since this one's premiering on Thursday, we could do that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not against
Yeah,
that.
it's so weird because it's premiering Thursday night and then coming back like a week and a half later or something. So I think it'll become like a Sunday thing for us. But for the premiere, we could just knock that out Friday if Noah's up for it.
Yeah.
Because I figure between that and our Gotham Central review, like both those together, like that's probably just 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Like that's just a normal.
And then you and
Normal
I will do
session for us.
the commentary.
Of course.
I'm just glad we're finally getting a good Penguin.
We just got Cape Crusader.
That's true. Okay.
A lot of people don't like that Penguin, but we did.
Let me rephrase. I'm just glad we're finally getting a good Penguin in live action.
I like the one in Gotham.
Eh. He's as good as that material lets him be.
It's gotten some decent early reviews, so
Yeah, it's funny. Somebody posted one on Reddit, and it was like it takes it beyond Batman, or whatever.
Mhm.
And I had like a brain aneurysm or something, and read it takes it to Batman Beyond, and I was like, what? That
that would
doesn't
be
make
amazing.
sense.
It's like a time travel show where Penguin goes to the future. And it's like, oh, I didn't think this is where we were going at all. No, the most negative thing I've heard is, yeah, it's a lot like other crime shows like The Sopranos or whatever, and I like crime dramas, so I'm good.
But it's better because it's a comic book character that I care about. No, my favorite thing to come out of this show is Colin Farrell saying that he never wanted, when he was ending the shoot, he was like, I never want to wear this fucking makeup again.
Some people were mad at him for that, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Just honesty.
Yeah, well, and it's funny because if you read the full interview, he even said, yeah, I just need some time away, but like, I'm down to come back.
Yeah, I think that's always, because some people are like, oh no, does it only go to 2 seasons? Does it not last? Like, I think this was always conceived as a miniseries. Like,
Yeah.
I never heard Matt Reeves or whoever say like, oh, this is gonna be a 5-season show. Like, I always thought it was just gonna be a standalone thing, whether it gets to 2nd season or not. Like, I just thought, yeah, it'll be a little mini-series that bridges the gap from the Batman to the Batman 2. I never thought of this being a long-running show.
Well, it can't be even with that because they've said that the Batman Part 2 will take place like a week later.
Yeah, which is really interesting since there's going to be so many years in between.
Oh shit!
Ah, boy.
Yeah, again, I guess not that long.
The Batman came out 2.5 years ago.
No, I'm saying it would take place 2.5 weeks after the Penguin.
Yeah, and the Penguin takes place like a week after the Batman.
I guess. I mean, it's not that outrageous for a film.
No, it'll just be funny if like Pattinson looks notably older.
Well, I always thought they did something to make him look younger in that.
We had it locked down.
He does. He does look younger than he actually is in that movie.
Still on your tail.
But now he's gonna be like pushing 40 or whatever.
Take the elevator.
That's fine. They're gonna do a trilogy and then they'll call it quits.
Yeah, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
But
What is it with
You know,
these
it's-
directors that have like a vision? It's like, we're gonna do a trilogy.
No, no, no.
I mean,
Get me out. Back off.
there's also the gun side of it in the new DC universe. And I get why they want to just wrap this up, but
I got really confused for a second. I was like, what do you mean a gun?
I don't know. My hope is that maybe part 3 is something that they split into 2 movies, so we get 4 total. That'd make me happy, but I'm not expecting that.
There's no way. Those movies that I really oh shit.
It just depends on the story. I don't want part
Not
3
me.
to be a... I just don't want part 3 to be a situation where there's just too much crammed into it for one movie.
Like, I really loved
We
the
don't- we don't know
Batman.
the story yet.
It was not successful enough
Damn.
to warrant a
Fuck.
To warrant a
two-parter.
what?
To warrant a two-parter like
Ah.
that.
It depends on how good and how much big of a hit the second one is. I mean, the first one made over $700 million.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it wasn't like everyone just loved it. There was a lot of mixed reaction.
That's true. Got great reviews, but like I said, we'll see how the second one pans out.
Because you can't actually make a movie in the CinemaSins era of film critique.
That's true.
Oh, they're such bad detectives. Yeah. He's been at this for like 2 years.
Hmm. Did you miss the part when Penguin insulted them by calling them the world's greatest detectives? That's what we call an in-joke. That was a meta reference.
I'm in Gemini, Waits.
We need that whole facility
I hate modern film criticism.
freight elevator you'll
Me
need to
too.
take, but ever since season
That's why I started the channel. I just wanted to talk about movies and other stuff. Robert, do you like movies?
Yeah, sometimes.
I read some reviews, some people talk about movies. I'm like, do you even like movies? Like,
I have that too, where I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
it is okay to just enjoy things. I'm gonna say.
I agree. That seems like a good idea.
This place looks safe.
I tell that to one of my buddies all the time. He's like, I don't know why I like this, but I did. I was like, then you liked it. Who gives a shit?
It really doesn't feel
Right.
right, does it?
Shit. Uh-oh. Hello? Thank you.
find the control terminal they left for the synthetic caretaker. It's in a
That's why I play up my hatred of Spider-Man 2 a little bit. Like, I really don't like that movie, but it's not the worst thing ever. It's just funny how annoyed people get.
Yeah.
Robert, no.
I mean, it's one of my favorite movies, but whatever.
Oh, I see how it is. You're one of them.
Yes, I am.
Season's been trying to sell that whole out.
Damn, look at those reflections. That's beautiful.
No one ever bid, but it means security's still online.
Okay, enough talk now, Waits.
What ticks me off, and I'm seeing this more and more now, is when people will say, well, if you take this out of it, then it's not this type of... That's like, what are you even talking about? Why are we having this argument? Like, well, if you take Batman out of The Dark Knight, it's not really a Batman movie. It's like, yes, that's literally correct. What are we talking about? This is a stupid hypothetical.
My favorite was on one of Cap and Eric's old videos, Eric was like, somebody on Twitter asked me would I still like Iron Man 3 if it wasn't a Shane Black movie and Iron Man wasn't in it.
I remember that. Like, what are you talking about?
So, would you like this movie if it was just something else?
Like, I don't know. I haven't seen this hypothetical movie you're imagining in your head. That wasn't about Iron Man. It wasn't directed by Shane Black. Oh boy.
Go away. Can I make... Really not.
I do like Iron Man 3. I don't think that movie is as strong a reputation as it deserves.
I've definitely come around on it. I hated it when I saw it in theaters.
There's still a couple things I don't like about it. Like, I don't swear by it as like a perfect movie. I don't think it is. I don't think anything is a perfect movie, but I do have problems with it. But
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Evil Dead 2 exists, sir.
Well, that's true.
No, my biggest issue with it is I still think the Mandarin reveal is a mistake. Rushed.
Oh yeah. And also with Iron Man 3, it's just if they got to do what they originally planned, I think it would be better. Where Michelle Monaghan, or no, not Michelle Monaghan. What's her name? The lead lady in it was supposed to be the real Mandarin, but then the studio said no, so they had to change it to Guy Pearce, and I think the movie really suffers for it.
Oh, for sure.
Rebecca Hall, that's what I'm thinking of. Because what they set up with her just works so much better than Guy Pearce's, oh, you blew me off. This guy I talked to, you talked to me for 5 seconds in the elevator, and I'm coming. Like, that you could tell that stuff's real, just last minute rewrite stuff.
Yeah.
To try and make it work. But, like, that movie's got some great action scenes. It's really well directed. People act like that movie was so terrible, but, I mean, it's 10 times better than a lot of the recent MCU stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Let's wait.
Iron Man 2's a mess, but I still kind of like it.
I like a lot of it. It has one of my favorite movie suits.
It's a good one.
I really like the suitcase suit.
It's great. That's a movie, if we were ever to go to the Disney vaults and pull out a director's extended cut from the MCU, Iron Man 2 is probably at the top of that list for me. Just because there's so much that was cut out and changed.
Mm-hmm.
That one I think deserves a longer cut.
Yeah, for sure. Hello.
And then there's movies like Captain Marvel where it's like, I know a longer cut of that movie exists, but I just don't care anymore.
I don't think you can salvage that with another cut.
Yeah, again, we know a lot of stuff was cut out. Like, I'd be curious about it, but I just don't think anyone cares.
No one cares.
Who was it? Lee Pace, like who played Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was really excited to come back for Captain Marvel to flesh out the character and build on his backstory, and then they just cut all that from the movie. So he's in like 2 scenes.
We love to see it. No, it is a shame because I think that there was for a long period of time there, Marvel was really smart in like what it cut and didn't cut. And now it just doesn't seem to want to adapt anything other than current, which nobody likes.
Well, and I think as a Batman fan, I think most Batman movies, the ones I like, the ones I don't like, I'm fine with. Like, they just exist. They are what they are. But the Forever Schumacher cut is the one I'll keep kicking and screaming about. I want that
Yeah.
longer cut, damn it.
I mean, that's the theatrical cut of that is already the best of those 80s and 90s films.
I do like it. It's just there's like 3 deleted scenes that it's just a better movie when you put them back in. Some of the stuff they cut's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'd be fascinated to know what was cut for Batman and Robin, just because I don't know. Like, I'd love to see some deleted scenes for that. But there's no changing what that
God.
movie is. You just murdered that man.
He deserved it. He had flamethrower fuel. You see, that you thought this was the story of a survival, but this is actually just the story of me slowly losing my mind and killing people for supplies that I don't actually need.
The theme of the game is that you're the monster.
Yeah, I'm not trapped in here with the
That's
alien.
pretty cool.
The alien is trapped in here with me.